Geo right overhead today, and boy, that has formed a nasty, what we call derecho, a long-lived, widespread, significant wind event. And that's moving through Ohio right now. This will probably last all the way to D.C., Central Virginia, and perhaps North Carolina tonight, with a continuation of widespread damaging straight line winds. We are in a lull right now. Some sunshine, temperatures warming up, but the front, like we talked about yesterday, is kind of laid up right across the viewing area. It's very hot south of it, slightly cooler north of it, and we've got what we call a little short wave up here in Iowa. It's a little cool pocket, and what that will help to do is erode the lid we've got overhead that's kind of moved back in and prevented any more storms. And as these storms drift southeastward overnight, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see perhaps a little more severe weather, at least scattered severe weather, mainly a wind and perhaps hail threat in parts of our viewing area. We'll talk more about that here in just a few minutes, but at least we're getting at least a little welcome rain in places. We don't need the severe weather, though. We had 1 1/4 inch hail here 5 miles to the west of West Point. It's Tyler Snyder. Thanks for that report. We had reports of golf ball-sized hail near Pine Village, as well as in eastern Tippecanoe County, and a couple clusters of damaging winds, one southwest of Peru near Rochester and one near Kokomo. After a high of 99 today, we're moving back into the 80s as the sun comes back out in Lafayette. It's 84, back to 88 Fowler. The heat is moving back northward. Perrysville, 94 degrees, but it's still holding on to 71 at Peru, and it's 68 in Atlanta. We'll be in the 80s through the evening, perhaps even touching 90 briefly, and we'll watch by 11 and onward a few storms trying to get in here. I think most of those will be during the overnight hours. That cluster of storms will get out of here early tomorrow morning. Then we'll get the sun out. It gets very hot, but the front's still going to be kind of laid up in the area. So 96 Rochester, 102 Perrysville, 100 Lafayette. We may see a couple storms try to form on that boundary tomorrow afternoon if they can overcome that cap. And on Sunday, front kind of falling apart over the area and a strong cap kind of overtaking us. So I've taken out certainly any chance of rain for Sunday. 94 Rochester, 97 Lafayette, 100 Crawfordsville, 101 at Perrysville. Notice in the outlook here, again, we had one round of storms today. That has moved off to the southeast, and then as we get into the evening, we'll watch Iowa. Another round of storms kind of diving in from the northwest. We'll have a bit of a severe threat late tonight, overnight, into very, very early Saturday morning. That moves away. We may see another storm or two form in the afternoon, perhaps tomorrow night. Sunday, dry, 97, 96 Monday. Oh, yeah. Heat wave rolls on. 100 Tuesday and a 99 on the 4th of July. And that would be the hottest since 36. 101 on Thursday. No sign of this pattern really breaking down much anytime soon. So the rain we're getting now really beneficial. I know here at the station we only had 2/10 of an inch. Some places have had up to 3/4 of an inch. And, you know, if we can get that cluster of storms in Iowa to really get going, we'll get some more rain overnight. We need it because after tomorrow night, we are finished for a while.
Okay, well, we will take what we can get. Certainly humid out there this evening.
Oh, boy.
We haven't felt that for a while.
One thing we've been missing is the humidity. It is back, but at least it's fueling some storms.
Exactly.
All right.
Chad,
Yep.
thank you.